If you want to know everything about the best possible players in the FIFA 23 career mode for less than £1 million, you have chosen the perfect video. Congratulations! Smash that like button in the face and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. If you're also a big fan of FUT instead of the career mode only, go to u7buy.com to have an amazing quick start. The best place to get your FUT 23 coins, boys and girls. Use the code Fifa when you're checking out for a mega big discount and enjoy Ultimate Team as much as the career mode. We're starting the episode off with Ngoma. He is playing with a Red Bull team. As you can see, he's starting off with a 59 rating, will only cost you around 600k and has the potential of 82 plus. Ngoma will be Sadio Mane in the cheaper version. You can really make this man as good as Mane was in his starting days at Liverpool. He's lightning quick, has amazing dribbling skills, and he is cheap as beep, if you know what I mean. This is a player you really love. In this episode, the majority of the players will be available for £1 million or less, and a couple of them might be a little bit more expensive. They're so worthy to mention that I still put him in the episode. Of course, Scarlett is the usual suspect. Last season in the FIFA 22 career mode, he was already incredible, and now in FIFA 23, nothing has changed. He's cheap, Tottenham is willing to sell, and he can be yours for a measly price around £1.5 million. But Scarlett is worth every pound I want to say that you spent. It is unbelievable. Romeo Lavia is still available for less than £1.5 million, and this is an issue EA should fix, because in real life Southampton paid 25 mil to City to buy this player. His rating is low, so now you can buy him for less than £2 million. That feels like a glitch. If you agree with me, guys, let me know it down below. Christian Riquelme is one of the most wanted players in the career mode once you know him, because he's starting off with a 60 rating and he goes up with plus 24 to 84. Yes, boys and girls, he will develop himself as one of the best left backs in the game, and he can be yours for only 600k. Ernest Poku is another Dutchie in this episode that will break the balance of your club. Poku is one of the quickest players out there. Look at those stats. Acceleration, sprint speed already above 90. That says enough. Balance, agility over 80. Poku is already a bloody legend when he starts the career mode. Imagine him with a plus 20. He's flying on the pitch like Michael Jordan was in the NBA in his best days. One of my personal favorites is this man, Collins. 82 potential, has the potential to become one of the best center backs in the Bundesliga. What I love about him is his quick feet, great physicality, and amazing defending. That combination feels for me like a cheap Rio Ferdinand. Plus, Borussia Dortmund is willing to sell him for around 800k. If that isn't a steal, I don't know what is. And what think about Marko Lazetic, boys and girls? The new Dusan Vlahovic, but then in the cheap. The man is playing for AC Milan, is now 65 rated, one of the highest rated cards. Stats, I must say, in this career mode video, but still with a plus 20, he will be the new Giroud and Zlatan all combined. He's not a king, but it's Prince Aning, the left back of Borussia Dortmund. And yeah, guys, Dortmund players are all over the pitch in this episode. Another player less than £1 million. So shop with 3 mil, for example, at Dortmund and get yourself Collins, Kamara, and Aning, and then you're good to go for the future on 3 positions. So if you're starting off with a second Bundesliga side, for example, Hamburger as well, these 3 players of Borussia Dortmund will be a great addition for your squad. Tim Leroux-Bouman, hope to pronounce that correctly, of Aston Villa is next in line. A CDM who is great to play in that team. Do you remember Alum, the Brazilian man playing for Everton? You can compare this man when he reached his full potential, and that means going up from 63 to 82. It's almost a plus 20 on his stats. So for the Villa fans, congratulations, you have yourself a starting player in your youth academy. Lauren Ulrich is another superstar in the making for the Dutch national team. He's playing for VfB Stuttgart with a plus 24. He's going from 60 to 84. And boys and girls, I didn't make any clickbait in this video. All these players are available for £1 million or less, or slightly above, some of them. But these players like Ulrich, they're there for the steal. Starting off once again with a Bundesliga 2 side, these players will make your dreams come true. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and put on the notification bell if you love these videos, and click the I button for more videos in this series. We are now starting off with Matthias Tell, the man who was joining Bayern Munich for 25 mil, and just like with Lavia, I told you guys, it's really unpredictable. Why is this player available on such a cheap deal? He should have a release clause and a value of 25 mil because that is what Bayern paid for him. No, in this career mode you can still steal him away for 1.5 million pounds. So steal Tell before Bayern will really use him as a superstar, because that is what he will become with a potential of 85. Another Borussia Dortmund player, you can buy them on a cheap every single year. We're talking about Kamara, this time with a K instead of a C like it normally goes. Kamara is a 17-year-old CDM/center mid. He can play on both positions. He's a very all-round player, the cheaper version of Yaya Toure, exactly what it is. Plus, just like his teammate Collins, he will be available for less than 1 million pounds. Jean-Matteo Bohoya of France, playing for Angers. He has a cool name, the French nationality, and he looks cool in game. So what else do you want? High potential, he's got it for you. 83 potential for this man. A playmaker that is really comparable with Nabil Fekir. So if you love Nabil Fekir in Ultimate Team, you know what you will get in the long run. A fantastic playmaker with a deadly long shot. Noah Mbamba is playing for Club Brugge in the Belgian Pro League, and a lot of Belgian players are always great in the career mode, just like in real life. They have talent, they have power, they have agility, they can go from box to box, and that is what Mbamba is, exactly what it is. He is just maybe a better version of Paul Pogba in the career mode, because he adds speed, physicality, and so much stamina. He will go up and down the pitch that the comparison with N'Golo Kante might be a better one. Ashley Phillips has to be one of the hidden gems this FIFA, because he goes up from 59 to 82. That is a massive plus 23 for the young Englishman. If you're starting off with Blackburn Rovers, never sell him. Give him a new 5-year deal, train him, play him, and you get yourself a Champions League center back. With his quick feet, his amazing physicality, and great aerial battles, he will be one of the top guys in the EPL for a very long time. Guillaume Restes is the second goalkeeper in this episode besides Peersman of PSV Eindhoven, and this man is 61 rated and goes up to 83, so almost the same stats as Peersman. It only depends what do you desire, a goalkeeper of PSV Eindhoven or a goalkeeper who plays for Toulouse, the French nationality or the Belgian nationality. That's the question. For the rest, they're comparable. And if you'd rather have an English right back, don't worry, you can also go for 61 rated Lewis of Manchester City. What is the good thing about these players being with a top team? It will take them several years to reach that high potential, and big teams don't want that. They want instant success. So players that play with City, United, Real, Paris Saint-Germain, even if they're loaned out after that first season, you can snap them up quite easily. Same story with this right back, the 17-year-old of England. Please don't forget to smash that like button in the face and leave something in the comment section. Who will you buy after watching this video? We've now reached Garnacho, one of my personal favorites. The man of Uruguay, I'm sorry, Argentina, is a great player. 18 years old, left wing, potential to go up to 85. Forget about Rashford. Forget about all the other wingers. This man has more potential than the majority of them. So sell Rashford and use this man in the starting 11. Even Jadon Sancho will not touch his potential, because Sancho is way slower than Garnacho will be in the future. So if you're starting off with Man United, train him and keep him. If you're not starting off with United, get him ASAP. If you're looking for a right back, you will find Vinicius Tobias. First of all, a super cool name. Secondly, Brazilian nationality. Those are the things I really love. He's playing with Shakhtar Donetsk. Is that Ukraine? Is that Russia? Well, you don't know at the moment, but he is owned by Real Madrid. So after the first season, he will return to Real. And there, you guessed it, is no room for him to play first team football. And that is where you come in. You snap him away, you train him a little bit longer, and then you get yourself a new Dani Carvajal almost for cheap to nothing. One of the players I really love is the man of Japan playing for Real Madrid, and that is Nakai. 61 rated, 83 potential. We have Kubo, a very well-known player in the career mode, but step by step he became too expensive. He was once in this episode, I believe it was FIFA 20 if I can recall that, but now in FIFA 23 it will be Nakai, another man of Japan, another man of the top team in the Spanish La Liga, and the good news is for 1.1 million pounds, Nakai is your playmate. We're staying with the unknown players in South America, and we have Kevin Andrada. He is playing somewhere in Venezuela, and you know what that means. He's available on a very cheap deal. This scam feels like the Juan Roman Riquelme of the football game. He's a great physical player who has a lot of composure on the ball, plus his creativity is insane. He can do it with long shots, crosses, through balls. Kevin Andrada isn't only sounds cool, but he is cool. If you want to go and travel to Belgium and you want to go to Union, it is not a problem. You find yourself the left back Donny there, 60 rated, potential of 83, another plus 23 player. If that isn't a great finding in the career mode, guys, I am not quite sure what you will do. A player with that potential for such a cheap price, so easy to buy. Don't hesitate for your career mode in the long run. Donny is one of the best left backs to go for. Juan Jose Mina, what a beautiful football name. The man is playing for Colombia, and well, Colombian action on the right back position is something you're waiting for. 84 potential. He will become one of the best Colombian players in the career mode, and he can be yours for a measly 720k. Isn't that a steal? Charlie Patino, the Arsenal playmaker. He sounds Italian, he sounds Uruguay, he sounds Spanish, but hey, don't be fooled. He is just an English bloke playing for the Gunners. At the moment, he's loaned out in his first season, so you have to wait a little bit longer, but then Patino can be your man of England. Kula Shortire, the striker of Manchester United, starting off with a very low rating. He's available on a cheap deal, and he has to cost around 1.4 million pounds, a little bit more than all the other players in this episode, but even in his first season he will go above 70 to 72 even without proper training, so short hire will be bad for a short time. Young playmaker Surdemir is playing with Bayer Leverkusen, the 17-year-old man of Denmark, I believe it is. Don't be wrong, Viva. No, Surdemir is a great player, a center mid like Ilgay Gundogan. At the start, his speed isn't too high, but you can train that more and more, and just like all the other players in this episode, if you give a player some room, some training, some playing time, look at them flourishing like a flower. Kang Se-young Jin, one of my personal favorites to be honest, because I always love to get a man of Asia. He is from South Korea, already got Nakai of Japan. It would be a great connection with the man of South Korea. It's not the same country, I don't want to say that, guys, but you know what I mean. I love some players of Asia in my squad, in my club. I just like that, and this is one of the highest potential wingers available from Asia. Iker Bravo is mentioned after the goalkeeper Iker Casillas, and the funny thing is, he's also a Real Madrid player, always loaned out to Bayer Leverkusen in the first year. Iker Bravo will go back to Real Madrid and is available on a cheap deal after that season. The good thing might be after the first year, he actually got some extra stats that makes him usable for a lot of more teams in the world. So with Iker Bravo being your striker, Iker Casillas would be proud of you. Alfie Divine, and well, he is so divine. Alfie is starting off with a 60 rated stat. He's going up to 83, 84 even if you train in the proper way, and that means you get yourself a Dali Alley in the fresh. Tottenham Hotspur fans, please use him, please keep him at the club, because another homegrown player can be a super. Fabio Chirodia, what a beautiful football name that is a center back of the Italy national team in the future and playing for Werder Bremen, but not for long. If that is where you step up, buy this center back, train him, and see yourself a new Nesta, Materazzi, Cannavaro made in the younger, cheaper version. I believe I selected two goalkeepers in this episode, and one of them is Kjell Peersman of PSV Eindhoven, 60 rated, 83 potential. What else can I say? If this isn't a hidden gem, I'm just giving it to you guys. So if you're starting off with a Road to Glory team, and if you're watching this video, I think the chance is pretty big that you didn't start off with Man United because, well, you don't need a budget player if you're starting off with a top team. Then Peersman is the goalkeeper to go for. Hannibal Meshbury is always looking like a cannibal. Hannibal the cannibal. You can call him like that because if you saw him on the pitch, the man is a powerful player. He's working hard. He's tackling. He's like Materazzi, Pepe and Ramos having one kid and putting that kid on the midfield. That's Meshbury. Sydney Ray Bigger, hope to pronounce that correctly, is playing with Greuther Fürth in the Bundesliga or the second Bundesliga. Correct me if I'm wrong, but once again, a potential player of 84. If you go for this man in combination with the VfB Stuttgart center mid, well, you're good to go for Champions League levels. Also, Luke Harris has huge potential. The Fulham playmaker goes up to 85 as well, plus 24 on his stats. Isn't that insane? That is almost a plus 50% on the stats he has on his card, and that is just mind-blowing. If you're starting off with any team that wants to be successful in the Premier League, hunting for young players, you should not miss Luke Harris. And we're finishing the episode off with the highest potential player available for less than £1.5 million, and that is Chukwuemeka, the man of Chelsea. Chelsea signed him up from Aston Villa last transfer period, but they were willing to sell him for £1.7 million. So don't miss out on this man because he goes up to 86. He can become your new Kai Havertz, but don't miss it. In no time, he will be high rated. Nobody wants to sell him or only for a jackpot price. So use my video to build your career mode site. And if I helped you, and I think I did, leave a like, subscribe, and put on the notification bell. But don't go, click the I button and watch more videos about the career mode or ultimate team to know anything you want to see. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a very nice day.